At Quest, we've come up with a purpose we believe that's biblically based and what the church should be about, and that's to do missions, evangelism, discipleship, worship, and community. And we believe really strongly that if we're doing those 5 things and doing them well, then we'll be accomplishing our mission as a church, which is to make disciples, teach disciples. This happens in this great facility that God has blessed us with and throughout our community and even around the world to Mentawai. We believe very strongly that God has anointed this ministry and has decided that in our faithfulness, He's going to allow us to spread His name and spread the truth of the gospel around the world, and we're excited about that. And we're very passionate about fulfilling the purpose and the mission of what we believe truly that God has called us to. And we do that, throughout our worship time here on a Sunday morning within this room, but also in Kids Quest with the great team that really serves those children back there and ministers and pours into them, and also our Collision student ministries on Sunday night, all the great serve teams that we have. The life of the church is vibrant, and we're seeing people moved by the presence of God and the work of God in their lives, and that's ultimately what we're about, is seeing God impact people's lives, making disciples, teaching disciples. This facility came about through a mighty work of God, really. I mean, we started Quest Fellowship Church, really was just a brainchild of God. It was straight from His heart and straight from His passion. We started in an old facility as Johnson Memorial Baptist Church in 1914. We were in a facility in downtown Raleigh on the corner of North Street and Boylan Avenue, and the church started initially and grew as most churches did, and the church aged in that church culture, and in 1941 changed its name to North Street Baptist Church, and then kind of began a decline. And so you had this church that initially was a movement of God that grew, and then over time had declined. And when I became pastor in 2003, the church was really at a point of decline and really just kind of desperate for something new and something fresh, for fresh life. And so one of the things we decided to do throughout a long journey together was to relocate. So we sold that half-an-acre plan and a broken down building that was falling down around us for a little over $2 million. And God just really blessed that whole process of looking for a place to be and to land as a church, and to really find us a property and a place where we could set down roots and grow. And it really was a great time of us helping us to really learn and define the reality that the church is not affiliated necessarily or not centered around a building, that the church is the people and the ministry that those people accomplish within their community and also around the world. And so we moved from that old facility to the Raleigh Baptist Associational building. We met there for about 6 months while we were looking for a place to lease that was kind of in our target area where we were actually moving to. And that was a great time of kind of, there again, centering ourselves around our purpose and our mission, and forgetting the building, and just moving from that place that the church had resided in so long to this place of kind of a transition period for us at the Raleigh Baptist Association. And we moved from there to a movie theater in the Garner area, and we were there for about 2 years while we were getting our new facility built and constructed and all the things that had to go along with that. And so it was a long journey to get from the old facility into this new facility, and God really gave us a great blessing of expanding that $2 million that we left with through the purchase of property, sale of the property, a donation of some property. Just a really long journey that God took us on to get us from that place of $2 million now to be sitting on 15 acres of land directly in our target area, with a building that's 13,400 square feet that's totally paid for. Just a tremendous blessing of God. And so this is not the church. The facility is not the church, but it is the place where the church operates. It is the central place where the church can gather for worship, where the church can gather and energize itself with the presence of God and the Spirit of God, so that we can go out and accomplish the things that God has called us to do, doing missions, evangelism, discipleship, worship, and community together. Ultimately, all about the gospel, all about a biblically based foundation for who we are as the church, to go out and to make disciples and teach disciples.